There's a truth many are too afraid to face. Success is not a group effort. People may support you, but in the end, the journey is yours alone. No one can carry you through the storm. When it's time to rise, you must rise by yourself. In a world full of noise, it's easy to get caught up. People search for shortcuts, the quick fix, or the right connections, thinking success is about being in the right place at the right time. But that's a lie. Success isn't about luck. It's about relentless pursuit of your goals, day after day. And that pursuit, it's a solo mission. When you realize this, everything changes. The excuses fade, the distractions disappear. You stop waiting for validation or permission, and you stop relying on a group to carry you. You realize that the only person who will push you, day in and day out, is you. The only person who will decide whether you move forward is you, alone. No applause, no hand on your back. It's in the silence that you discover who you really are. While others are out partying, wasting time, you're grinding, alone. You're learning, practicing, building your future with each step. It's when you face challenges on your own that you truly understand your potential and what you're capable of. I'm not saying you won't need help at times. There will be moments when you need guidance. But the difference between winning and losing is how you face the tough times, the times when there's no one there to help you, no one to cheer you on. That's when you'll discover your true strength. The path to greatness is not paved with handshakes or applause. It's made of sweat, tears, failure, and sacrifice. It's paved with loneliness. While others seek comfort, you're in the trenches, working tirelessly, alone. The world will tell you that you need someone to help you, to support you. But the truth is, you must learn to stand on your own. You must embrace discomfort and find strength in solitude. The more time you spend alone, the more you'll discover about your drive, your resilience, and your ability to push through the toughest of times. Look around. Most people fear solitude. They fill their lives with distractions to avoid facing their own thoughts, struggles, and weaknesses. But that's the difference between the average and the extraordinary. The extraordinary embrace the silence. They know it's in solitude where growth happens. You must learn to embrace isolation in the grind. When you're striving for something meaningful, there won't always be someone beside you. The world won't wait for you to be ready. It's harsh, indifferent, and unkind. But if you're willing to keep pushing forward while others remain stuck, you will find success. It won't be easy. There will be days when you feel like giving up, when the weight of your dreams is too heavy to bear. But you have a choice: quit or keep going. Surrender to the pain or use it to fuel your journey. Success is paved with discomfort, struggle, and loneliness. But that's where you'll discover your true strength. It's in the moments when no one is there to push you that you'll find the courage to push yourself. You can't rely on others to fight your battles. No one else can carry your weight. People can guide you, but the real transformation happens when you do it alone. When you wake up before the world, when you stay up long after everyone else has gone to bed, when you sacrifice comfort for the pursuit of your dreams, that's where the magic happens. If you're waiting for the perfect moment or for someone to give you permission, you'll wait forever. The time is now. The moment is now. Stop delaying your success. You don't need anyone's approval. You need discipline, work, and the willingness to stay in the fight, especially when you're alone. So ask yourself, are you ready to do it alone? Are you ready to face hardship without anyone holding your hand? Are you willing to make the sacrifices and endure the struggles that most people will never even attempt? The moment you say yes is the moment your journey begins. Success is not given. It's earned, and it's earned by those who are willing to push through the hardest times, when no one is watching, no one is cheering. It's earned by those who can do it alone. When you look in the mirror, know that the person staring back at you is the only one who can take you to the top. And if you're willing to fight through the loneliness, discomfort, and pain, you will get there. You will rise. Because greatness isn't for the faint of heart. It's for those willing to fight alone, to stand tall when everyone else is sitting down, to keep going when the world tells them to quit. And that's the power of doing it alone. It's yours to claim. Don't wait for anyone else. Don't wait for the perfect time. Go now. Take the first step and never look back. Many fall into a dangerous trap. They get too comfortable. They expect others to do the heavy lifting and feel defeated when help doesn't come. But here's the truth. You can't build a future by waiting for others. If you rely on them, you'll be stuck in a perpetual waiting game. Waiting gets you nowhere. You have to train yourself to stand tall, even when everything seems stacked against you. Do you think the legends we admire reached their heights with an army behind them? Number. They did it alone. They pushed through when no one was cheering. They fought when they felt like giving up. They stood firm when others told them it wasn't possible. Now it's your turn. This is your chance to rise above your limits, and you don't need anyone to hold your hand. It's just you, and it always has been. Every major change you've made in your life, the decision to get better, stronger, and rise above your circumstances, was your choice. Sure, mentors, friends, or loved ones may have offered advice, but the responsibility was yours. It's your body, your mind, your soul. Only you can decide to move forward. The path won't be easy, but greatness was never about ease. Greatness comes from relentless pursuit. It's about showing up when no one else will, pushing through the moments when everything inside you tells you to stop. That's where the magic happens, where your strength is built. In those quiet, lonely hours when others are asleep and you're grinding, that's when you earn your success. When you go it alone, you strip away distractions. You stop caring about what others think, what they're doing, and focus solely on your mission. It doesn't matter if the world is moving faster or if others have it easier. What matters is the path you're carving. In the quiet, when the distractions fade, clarity emerges, and you understand exactly what needs to be done. To succeed alone, you must be strong. A weak mind won't get you there. So get comfortable with discomfort. Grow stronger every day. Trust yourself, even when others don't. Trust isn't built overnight. It's earned through action, through showing up when it's tough. It's about proving to yourself that you're capable of more than you thought. Every sacrifice, every hour spent working alone, every step outside your comfort zone, these are the moments that shape you. Stop expecting someone else to carry your load. The ones who succeed understand that their journey is theirs alone. They find strength in it, peace in it, purpose in it. This is your fight, your battle, your life. No one else is coming to save you, and that's exactly how it should be. As you move forward, remember, it's okay to feel the weight of it all. It's okay to struggle. That struggle will separate you from the rest. It will show you how strong you really are. Don't shy away from it. Don't run from the challenge. Step into it, face it head on, and keep pushing. The world will try to break you, to make you feel like you're not enough. Those moments of doubt, that's where you grow. That's where you find out who you really are. In those moments, you have a choice. Give in or keep going. Keep going, and you'll come out stronger, tougher, more determined. This journey is about you, what you're capable of, what you can achieve. It's about setting goals that scare you and pursuing them no matter how impossible they seem. It's about betting on yourself and putting in the work, even when no one is watching. Eventually, you'll have to make the choice. Are you willing to sacrifice comfort, the easy life, and the approval of others to become the person you were always meant to be? If so, when you truly commit to this path, nothing will stop you. So, when the world tells you that you're crazy, that you're too ambitious, that you can't make it, smile. Because you know something they don't. You're doing it alone, and that makes you unstoppable. Success will never be handed to you. It won't be easy. But when you embrace the struggle, when you learn to do it alone, when you step into the grind day after day, nothing will stand in your way. Take a deep breath, clear your mind, and know that your journey starts today. It starts with you, and only you. It starts with the commitment to rise above your circumstances, to embrace the grind, and to stand tall no matter what. Do it alone. Be relentless. Your greatness is waiting, and it's yours for the taking. When you choose to walk this path alone, you'll soon notice something profound. People will start to fall off. Those who weren't ready to commit, those unwilling to make the hard choices, will fade away. And that's when you'll realize this journey isn't for everyone. It's not for the weak, or those seeking an easy way out. This path is for those willing to endure, sacrifice, and keep moving forward when everything inside them tells them to stop. It's in those quiet, lonely moments, the nights when no one is watching and you're doing the work, that you grow. It's when you push through exhaustion, doubt, and discomfort, telling yourself you'll do whatever it takes to get better. That's where true growth happens. You've got to train yourself to get comfortable with solitude. You have to learn to love the grind, because that's where greatness is forged. And on this path, there will be days when you feel like the world is against you. There will be moments when everything feels like it's falling apart, and failure seems inevitable. But those moments will define you. You can either let them break you, or let them make you stronger. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is how they handle hardship. The ones who succeed keep going, even when they feel like quitting. You're not just building physical strength, you're building mental strength. You're developing the mindset to overcome anything life throws your way. And the more you push through the tough times, the more you'll realize you're capable of far more than you ever thought possible. This journey is long, and it will be tough. But with every day you show up and put in the work, you're one step closer to becoming the person you were always meant to be. The pain, the sacrifice, every moment of struggle will be worth it, because in the end, it's the persistence that counts. It doesn't matter how long it takes. What matters is that you keep moving forward. The world is full of distractions and people who will try to pull you in different directions. Some will try to convince you that their way is the right way. But you have to stay focused on your path. Block out the noise and stay true to your mission. You know where you're headed, and no one else can walk this journey for you. There will be people who doubt you, who tell you your dreams are too big or too unrealistic. They'll say you're wasting your time, but don't listen. They don't know what it's like to push through the pain, to keep going when it feels impossible. You do. That's why you'll succeed. You have the heart, the drive, and the willingness to do what others won't. You have the courage to do it alone. So don't let anyone's doubts or setbacks stop you. Don't let the loneliness make you feel like you're failing. You're not. You're learning, growing, and getting better every day. And as long as you keep moving forward, even when it's hard, you're winning. At the end of this journey, when you look back, you won't remember the pain or the failures. You'll remember the lessons learned, the strength you built, and the person you became along the way. It will all be worth it. Keep pushing, keep fighting, keep doing it alone. Because that's where greatness lives. It's in those moments when no one is watching, when you're alone with your thoughts and dreams, putting in the effort that others won't. That's where success is found. When you finally reach the top, you'll realize it wasn't about the destination. It was about the journey. It was about doing it alone, facing the struggles, doubts, and fears, and coming out stronger on the other side. That's the power of doing it alone. It's not just about achieving your dreams, it's about becoming the person who can achieve them. And that's where true success lies, in the journey, the grind, and the willingness to push through, to never give up. Remember, greatness isn't for those who quit when it gets hard. It's for those who keep going, even when they're alone. Are you ready to do it alone? Are you ready to take the steps others won't? Are you ready to become the person who makes it happen, no matter what? The time is now. This is your journey to own. Do it alone, and make your mark on the world. The road ahead won't be easy. No one will hand you the life you want. No one will make it simple. You'll have to fight for it, harder than you ever thought possible. Some days you'll feel like giving up. The weight of your struggles will feel unbearable. Everything will seem to go wrong. And in those moments, you'll have a choice. Quit or push forward. Most people quit. They make excuses, blame their circumstances, and accept defeat. But you're not most people. You're built differently. You know success isn't given. It's earned through persistence, through pushing when everything inside you screams to stop. When exhaustion sets in, when failure knocks you down, when nothing seems to work. Remember why you started. Every great success story is built on struggle. No champion rises without first falling. No empire is built without sacrifice. Pain is part of the process. Failure is part of the journey. The ones who refuse to quit, who refuse to be defined by obstacles, those are the ones who make it to the top. The road ahead will test you. It will push you past your limits. It will make you question if you have what it takes. And in those moments, remind yourself, you do. You were built for this. You were made to endure. You were made to rise. So don't wait for things to get easier. They won't. Don't wait for someone to save you. No one will. The only way forward is through. Take the first step, then another, and another. No matter how slow, no matter how difficult, keep moving, because the only way to fail is to quit, and quitting is not an option. You don't get to stop just because it's hard. You don't get to back down because things didn't go your way. Life doesn't care how tired you are or how unfair things seem. Life keeps moving, with or without you. So ask yourself, will you keep up? Will you fight for the life you want? Or will you let your dreams slip away? There will be moments when progress feels invisible, when your effort seems wasted. But listen, every step you take, every lesson you learn, every failure you overcome, it's all adding up. The results won't come overnight, but if you stay in the fight long enough, they will. This is what separates those who make it from those who don't. The ability to keep going when there's no immediate reward, the discipline to show up even when no one is watching, the resilience to push forward when the road looks impossible. Most people wait for motivation. They wait until they feel ready. But you don't have time to wait. Motivation is a liar. It comes and goes. You can't rely on it. What you need is discipline. You need habits that push you forward, especially on the days you don't feel like it, because that's when it matters most. That's when real growth happens. When you train your mind to keep going when every part of you wants to stop, you become unstoppable. You develop a mindset that says, no matter what happens, I will not break. And that mindset, that's what creates champions. So stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop waiting for permission. Your time is now. The road ahead will be tough, but tough is what makes it worth it. If it were easy, everyone would do it. If it were simple, everyone would succeed. But it's not. And that's why so few people make it to the top. So decide right now, will you be one of the few? Or will you be like everyone else? Will you push through the pain or let it break you? Will you keep moving forward, no matter how slow, or spend your life wondering, what if? The choice is yours. If you want success, if you want to look back with no regrets, there's only one option. Keep going, keep fighting, keep proving to yourself that you are stronger than your doubts, tougher than your fears, and more powerful than any obstacle in your way. The road ahead will be tough, but so are you. And when you feel like you've reached your limit, when your body aches, when your mind begs you to stop, that's when you dig deeper. That's when you find out who you really are. Because strength isn't built in comfort. Growth doesn't happen when things are easy. You don't become great by staying where it's safe. You become great by pushing past the point where most people quit. By stepping into the fire and refusing to back down. By embracing the struggle instead of running from it. Most people dream about success, but they don't want the pain that comes with it. They want the rewards, but not the sacrifices. The victory, but not the battle. But you're different. You know the truth. Success isn't given, it's earned. And you're willing to pay the price. That price is discipline. That price is sacrifice. That price is showing up every single day, no matter how hard it gets, no matter how tired you feel, no matter how much you want to stop. So don't stop. Not now, not ever. Every time you push through, every time you refuse to quit, you get stronger. You become the kind of person who doesn't break under pressure, who doesn't back down, who doesn't let fear dictate their future, because fear will try to stop you. Doubt will whisper, telling you you're not good enough, that you're wasting your time, that you should quit before you fail. But doubt is a liar. Fear is a liar. The only way to silence them is to prove them wrong. Every step forward brings you closer to who you're meant to be. Every time you refuse to quit, you separate yourself from the rest. Every struggle is another brick in the foundation of your success. So don't stop now. Don't give in. You've come too far, fought too long, sacrificed too much to turn back. Keep going, keep grinding, keep proving to yourself and to the world that you are unstoppable. One day you'll look back at this moment and realize this is when you became who you were meant to be. And when that day comes, you'll thank yourself. You'll be grateful you pushed through the pain, showed up when no one else did, kept grinding when quitting would have been easier. Because while the road ahead is tough, it's shaping you into something greater. You won't recognize the person you used to be. The one who doubted, hesitated, and wanted to give up. That version of you will be long gone. In their place will stand someone unbreakable, someone who doesn't flinch in the face of adversity, someone who commands respect, not because they demanded it, but because they earned it. The struggle isn't your enemy. The hardship isn't there to break you. It's there to make you stronger, to prepare you for the life you deserve. Every challenge, every setback, every sleepless night, it's all part of the process of becoming unstoppable. But here's the truth. No one can do it for you. No one is coming to save you. No one will carry you to success. It's all on you. And that's a good thing. Because when you earn it, when you fight for it, when you refuse to let obstacles stop you, you own it. And no one can take it away. So when the road gets tough, when you feel like you have nothing left, remind yourself why you started. Remember the vision, the goal, the dream. Then take another step, and another, and another. Because the only way you lose is if you quit. And quitting, that's not in your DNA. Not today, not ever. There will be days when the weight of the world feels unbearable, when your mind whispers, maybe this isn't for you. But those are the days that define you. Anyone can keep going when it's easy. Anyone can stay motivated when the sun is shining, when winds keep coming, when life feels smooth. But the ones who succeed, who stand out, who change their lives, they push forward in the storm. So decide, will you let the struggle break you, or will you break through the struggle? Because the road ahead will test you. It will push you to your limits. It will demand everything you have and then some. But that's the price of greatness. That's the price of a life worth remembering. You have to be willing to sacrifice, to go through hell and back if that's what it takes. No shortcuts, no easy roads, no magic formulas, just you, your will, and the grind. Some people won't understand. They'll tell you to slow down, take it easy, be realistic. But their opinions don't matter. Their doubts don't define you. They don't have to live with the regret of what you didn't do. You do. So let them talk. Let them doubt. Let them watch from the sidelines while you build something they can't even imagine. Let them see what happens when someone refuses to settle. Because when you make it, when you reach the place you've been fighting for, it won't just be about success. It won't be about money, recognition, or rewards. It will be about who you became along the way. It will be about the nights you wanted to quit but didn't. The mornings you wanted to stay in bed but got up anyway. The failures that could have crushed you but made you stronger instead. The road ahead is tough, but so are you. So get up, keep moving, keep fighting. Because one day you'll look back and realize the struggle wasn't a curse. It was the greatest gift life ever gave you. Tough doesn't mean impossible. Tough doesn't mean you can't do it. Tough just means it's going to take everything you've got. And that's exactly why it's worth it. Every step forward will come with resistance. Some days you'll feel like you're not making progress, like all your work isn't paying off. But trust this, every ounce of effort is building something greater than you can see right now. So keep pushing, because the only way out is through. Progress isn't always loud. It isn't always obvious. Sometimes it's silent. Sometimes it's just you getting a little stronger without realizing it. The people who succeed in life aren't necessarily the smartest or the most talented. They're the ones who refuse to quit, the ones who keep pushing when everyone else stops. When you hit a wall, and you will, don't turn around. Don't give up. Find a way through it, over it, under it, around it. Whatever it takes, just keep moving. Because the moment you stop, the moment you hesitate, doubt creeps in. And doubt is the enemy. Doubt will tell you you're not good enough, that you're wasting your time, that success is for other people, not you. And if you listen, even for a second, it will take hold. It will paralyze you. It will make you forget why you started. So drown it out with action, with discipline, with the unshakable belief that no matter how hard it gets, you will not stop. Because here's the truth. The pain of discipline is temporary. The pain of regret lasts forever. So choose your pain. Choose the pain that builds you up, not the one that breaks you down. The road ahead will be tough. But if you keep going, if you refuse to quit, one day you'll look back and realize you didn't just survive, you conquered. And that will make all the struggle, all the sacrifice, all the hardship worth it. When you stand at the top of the mountain, looking back at the path you climbed, you'll see the truth. The struggle wasn't just part of the journey. It was the journey. The late nights, the early mornings, the moments when you wanted to quit but didn't. The times you fell and had to drag yourself back up. Those moments shaped you. Those moments turned you into the person you were meant to be. Because success isn't about what you get. It's about who you become. Anyone can wish for something. Anyone can say they want it. But only a few are willing to endure the pain, the failures, the loneliness, the setbacks, the reality of the journey. You'll lose people along the way. Not everyone will understand you. Not everyone will support you. Some will doubt you. Some will talk behind your back. Some will hope you fail. Let them. Because while they're talking, you'll be working. While they're laughing at your struggles, you'll be turning those struggles into fuel. While they're waiting for you to quit, you'll be proving them wrong. One step, one rep, one moment at a time. And when you finally get to where you're going, don't expect applause. Don't expect validation. The people who doubted you will pretend they always believed in you. The ones who left you behind will suddenly want to be around. But by then, it won't matter. Because you won't need their approval. You'll have something better. You'll have the confidence of knowing you earned it. No shortcuts, no handouts, no easy way out. Just you, the grind, and the unbreakable will that got you through. So when the road ahead gets tough, and it will, remember this. You were built for this. You were made for this. And as long as you refuse to quit, nothing can stop you. Because the road ahead won't get easier. You will get stronger. Every struggle, every obstacle, every moment of doubt, it's all preparing you for what's next. Life doesn't hand easy paths to those meant for greatness. It tests them. It pushes them to the edge and dares them to keep going. Most people break. They fold. They make excuses. They blame the world, their circumstances, their past. But you're different. You don't get to quit. You don't get to back down. You don't get to let life win. Because deep down, you know you're meant for more. You know the pain is temporary, but the regret of giving up lasts forever. You know the struggles you face today are shaping the strength you'll need tomorrow. You know the hardest battles are given to those who can fight them. So fight. Fight when you're tired. Fight when you're discouraged. Fight when everything in you screams to quit. Fight when no one is watching, when no one is clapping, when no one believes in you. Because one day, all of this will make sense. One day you'll look back and realize every setback was setting you up for something greater. One day you'll stand on the other side of the struggle and be thankful you never gave in. And when that day comes, you won't just have success. You'll have pride. You'll have unshakable confidence. You'll have the knowledge that no matter what life throws at you next, you have the strength to overcome it. So keep going. Keep pushing. The road ahead will be tough. But so are you. You wake up. You go through the motions. Eat, work, scroll, sleep. You call it life. But is it? Existing isn't the same as living. Existing is passing time. Living is using it. The world is full of people who just exist, following routines, doing what's expected, never pushing beyond comfort. But comfort is the enemy of growth. It keeps you stuck, holds you back from chasing dreams, from building something real, from becoming more. You have one life, one shot, and you're just going to exist. Number, you're here to do, to create, to push past excuses, limits, and doubts. Nobody hands you a great life. Nobody wakes you up and says, it's time to be great. You decide that for yourself. You get up every day and fight for the life you want. Some wait for motivation, but motivation is weak. It fades. It's easy to be motivated when life is good. But what about when it isn't? When you're tired, broke, doubted. That's when discipline takes over. That's when you separate yourself from those who just exist. Living means pushing, trying, failing, trying again, refusing to let excuses win. Too tired? Too bad? Too busy? Make time. Too scared? Do it anyway. Those who build great lives aren't the ones who had it easy. They're the ones who refuse to quit. Look around. People waste time, watching mindless shows, arguing online, complaining about things they could change. Every second wasted is gone forever. One day when your time is up, will you be proud of how you spent it? Or will you regret the chances you never took? Wake up. Want more. Demand more. You weren't put here to take up space. You weren't born to just survive. You were born to build, to leave your mark. Stop making excuses. Stop waiting for the perfect time. There is no perfect time. The time is now. Do more than exist. Live, chase, fight, work, building, become. Because if you don't, one day you'll wake up and realize you wasted your life. And by then, it'll be too late. No second chances, no reset button, no rewind. The clock is ticking, and time won't wait for you. You say, I'll start tomorrow. Tomorrow is the excuse of the weak. The ones who wake up, look in the mirror, and refuse to change. The ones who settle for average when they were meant for greatness. The ones who complain but never act. You are not one of them. You are here to rise, to grow, to fight for a life that matters, to make an impact, to chase the dreams that scare you, to break limits that once felt impossible. People will doubt you. Let them. People will laugh. Ignore them. People will tell you to slow down. Don't listen. Easy is for people who just exist. You are here to do more. Every day you have a choice. Stay the same, keep wasting time, keep making excuses, or step up. Fight, grind, push past every weakness, every fear, every excuse. When you're tired, push harder. When you feel like quitting, remember why you started. When the world says no, get up and take what's yours. No time for doubt, no time to wait. You make life happen. You decide to be great, not just average, not another person drifting through life, but great. And greatness requires sacrifice, pain, pushing past your breaking point again and again, waking up early when you want to sleep in, working when others rest, failing and rising every single time. Nobody is coming to save you. Nobody will do the work for you. This is your fight, your journey, your responsibility. Stop waiting. Stop wishing. Stop existing. Live, work, fight, win, because one day your time will run out. And when it does, make sure you can say, I gave it everything. I lived. The world is full of people who merely exist, repeating the same day over and over. Is that what you want? To be just another person floating through life? Or do you want to leave a mark, to refuse to settle, to create something extraordinary? Because that's the choice you have to make. Right now. You weren't born just to survive. You were born to thrive, to grow, to evolve, to become more than you were yesterday. But that won't happen by accident. It won't happen by wishing, waiting, or hoping for the perfect moment. The perfect moment doesn't exist. The only moment that matters is the one you have right now. So what are you going to do with it? Will you sit back and let the days slip away, making excuses, complaining and staying stuck? Or will you take control? Will you wake up every morning with fire in your chest, ready to push past every limit, weakness and doubt? Because that's what it takes. You want success? Work? You want strength? Push harder? You want change? Stop making excuses and start making moves. You don't need more time. You don't need more motivation. You don't need someone to hold your hand. You need to get up and do the work. Take the pain, the struggle, the obstacles, and use them as fuel to become unstoppable. Because here's the truth. Nobody cares about your excuses. Nobody cares why you can't. The only thing that matters is whether you're willing to fight for the life you want. You say you want more? Go take it. You say you want to be great? Prove it. Every single day, prove it. Life doesn't reward those who wait. It rewards those who make things happen. So stop waiting. Stop wishing. Stop dreaming without action. Get up. Work. Fight. Win. Because the world owes you nothing. If you want something, you have to take it. You have one life, one shot, one opportunity to build something meaningful. So why would you waste it? Why settle for average when you have the power to be great? Why let time slip through your fingers as if it doesn't matter? Too many people just exist. They wake up, go to work, come home, scroll their phone, sleep and repeat. That's not living. That's dying slowly. You are meant for more, to create, to build, to impact, to inspire. But none of that will happen if you keep hesitating, if you keep letting fear and laziness hold you back. Fear is a liar. Laziness is a disease. Excuses are the chains keeping you trapped in a life you hate. You want change? Get uncomfortable. You want success? Suffer for it. Nothing worth having is easy. Nothing worth doing comes without struggle. You will fail. You will fall. You will doubt yourself. But if you keep getting back up, if you refuse to quit, nothing can stop you. But you have to commit, not for a day, not for a week, for life. Because this is not a game. This is not a practice round. This is it. And once it's gone, it's gone. So stop playing small. Stop wasting time. Stop making excuses for why you're not where you want to be. You have the power to change everything. Right now, not tomorrow, not next week. Now do more than exist. Live, fight, conquer, win. You weren't put on this earth just to wake up, pay bills, and die. You weren't born to blend in, to follow, to be just another face in the crowd. You have something rare, something powerful, something unstoppable inside you. But it will stay buried unless you wake up and go after it. Nobody is coming to save you. Nobody is going to hand you a better life. You want change? Be the change. You want success? Earn it. You want respect? Prove you deserve it. Every single day you have a choice. Stay the same, stay stuck, stay comfortable, or push yourself beyond what you thought was possible. Challenge yourself. Go further. Go harder. Because if you're not growing, you're dying. If you're not pushing, you're falling behind. It's supposed to be hard. It's supposed to hurt. Growth demands pain. Success has a price. But the pain of discipline is always better than the pain of regret. The grind, the struggle, the setbacks, they're necessary. Fire makes steel strong. Pressure makes diamonds shine. But some of you, you're avoiding the fire, running from the pressure, waiting for life to change on its own. It won't. You have to decide. You have to step up. No more talking. No more empty dreams. No more wishing things were different. Make them different. Wake up earlier. Work harder. Cut distractions. Stop wasting time on things that don't serve your future. Because time is the one thing you'll never get back. Every second wasted is gone forever. And if you don't start now, when? If you don't push now, what makes you think you ever will? The world is full of people who could have been great. People who almost made it. People who had potential but threw it away. Don't be one of them. You have the power. You have the fire. But only if you decide to use it. Existing is easy. Going through the motions. Surviving the day. That's what average people do. That's what people who live with regret do. But you were not built for that. You were built to live, to fight, to create, to build something that lasts. Stop waiting for the right time. There is no right time. There is only now. Right now is the time to push. Right now is the time to take control. Because if you don't, someone else will. What's stopping you? Fear, doubt, laziness. Those are illusions, excuses that only have power if you give it to them. The only thing standing between you and the life you want is effort. No more waiting, no more hoping, no more playing it safe. Safe doesn't build legacies. Safe doesn't make history. Safe doesn't change the world. You are built for more. But you have to want it. You have to be willing to sacrifice for it. Sacrifice your comfort. Sacrifice your excuses. Sacrifice your old self. Because the version of you that is unstoppable, that version is on the other side of pain, work, and everything you've been avoiding. Do not settle. Do not coast. Do not just exist. Dominate. Conquer. Rise. You weren't born to take up space. You weren't born to blend in. You were born to make a mark. But that only happens when you refuse to live life on autopilot. Look around. How many people are floating through life, doing the bare minimum, waiting instead of acting, living the same day over and over? That's existing. That's what the weak do. That's what the lost do. But you weren't built for that. You weren't built to be ordinary. You have dreams. You have fire inside you. But fire is useless if you don't ignite it. You want success? Prove it. You don't get stronger by thinking about the gym. You don't get richer by talking about money. You don't become great by wishing for it. You put in the work. You wake up earlier. You push harder. You suffer more than everyone around you. And you keep going when they stop. Because that's what it takes. No more waiting, no more hoping, no more blaming your past, no more complaining about what you don't have. You want more? Go take it. Push through the pain. Push through the doubt. Push through the days when you don't feel like it. That's the difference between the weak and the strong, between those who just exist and those who truly live. Every day you have two choices: exist or evolve. Which one will you choose? Existing is easy. It's comfortable. It's safe. But nothing great ever came from comfort. Nothing legendary ever came from playing it safe. You think the greats just existed? You think the best coasted through life, waiting for things to fall into place? Number. They fought. They bled. They sacrificed sleep, comfort, distractions, and excuses. And you? What are you willing to sacrifice? You say you want success. Are you outworking your competition? You say you want to be the best. Are you putting in twice the effort? You say you want change. What are you actually doing about it? Be real with yourself. If you're just existing, you're wasting the one thing you'll never get back: time. The clock doesn't stop. Every second spent waiting, doubting, hesitating, that's a second gone forever. You keep telling yourself, I'll start tomorrow. No, you won't. Tomorrow is an excuse. Tomorrow is a lie you tell yourself to stay comfortable. Start now. Start while you're tired. Start while you're unsure. Start while it's hard. Because if you wait for the perfect moment, you'll be waiting forever. You weren't put here to drift. You weren't put here to watch others win. You weren't put here to settle. You were put here to dominate, to push limits, to break barriers, to leave something behind that matters. So get up. Move like your life depends on it, because it does. This is your shot. This is your time. Do more than just exist. Live with purpose. Live with fire. And never, ever stop. It's going to take time. I know you're eager. You want it now. You see others moving faster and feel like you're falling behind. But let me remind you, real, lasting success takes time. There are no shortcuts, no instant fixes, no magic pill that will get you where you want to be without the work. Do you think successful people woke up at the top? Number. They spent countless hours, days, weeks, and years working through the struggle. They kept moving even when it felt impossible. They didn't wait for perfect conditions. They made things happen. They knew time was the key. You can't expect everything to fall into place tomorrow. The real work starts now, not next week, not when the conditions are right. The right time is now. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. It's not coming. Start with what you have, where you are, and move forward. It's easy to get discouraged when everyone else seems to have it all figured out. But don't compare yourself to them. This is your journey, your path. Don't let their speed affect how you feel. Your time will come, but only if you keep showing up day after day. It's frustrating. You're tired. Maybe you're not seeing the results you expected. You've put in hours, days, maybe even months, and still feel far from your goals. But that's okay. It's part of the process. Every step, no matter how small, is progress. Every time you push through doubt and fatigue, you grow. Time doesn't just pass, it builds, it shapes you. Trust the process. There will be days when you feel like quitting, when everything seems pointless. But don't give in. The struggle is part of the journey. Setbacks, failures, mistakes, they all make you stronger. If everything were easy, it wouldn't be worth it. You were made for more than easy. It's tempting to chase instant gratification. You want the success, but not the struggle. But life doesn't work that way. The best things take time. Relationships take time. Building something meaningful takes time. And that's good, because if it were easy, it wouldn't be valuable. So stop rushing. Let things unfold at their own pace. Stay focused on the bigger picture. Time is going to pass anyway. Make it count. This journey isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. The people who make it to the top didn't rush through the process. They stayed consistent, even when things seemed stagnant. They kept moving forward step by step. And that's how you'll get there too, by being patient, staying committed, and taking each day seriously. You might look at your dreams and think they're too far out of reach, but they're not. They're only out of reach if you quit. Keep going. Don't stop. Keep putting in the effort. Every day, you're a step closer. Don't compare your path to anyone else's. Everyone has their own timeline. Someone else's success doesn't diminish your potential. Focus on yourself, your growth, your path, your time. It's going to take time, but that's where the magic is. In the journey, in the process, in the becoming. So be patient. Trust the process. Trust yourself. As long as you keep moving forward, no matter how slow it feels, you'll get there. It's not about speed. It's about consistency. And every step, no matter how small, brings you closer to who you're meant to be. Remember, it's going to take time. But in time, when you look back, you'll see how far you've come. You'll look at who you've become, and that pride will be worth everything. So keep going. Stay the course. It will take time, but it will be worth it. You might feel like time is running out or that you're falling behind. But let me remind you, you're exactly where you need to be. You are right on track. The clock is ticking, but that doesn't mean you need to race. Life isn't a competition. This is your journey, not a race against anyone else. It's about you versus yesterday. Making progress, even if it's small, every single day. Time isn't the enemy, it's your ally. It teaches you patience and endurance. It shows you that the best things take time and that struggle is part of the process. Think about the things that are truly worth having. Your dreams, your success. None of them happen overnight. They require effort. They require you to show up, even when it's hard and everyone else seems to be moving faster. But guess what? That's okay. You don't need to rush or compare yourself to anyone else. Your timeline is yours alone. Let go of the pressure to be somewhere else. Master the art of patience, and you will be unstoppable. Every setback, every failure, every lesson brings you closer to your destination. Every time you rise after a fall, you build the strength and character that will carry you to success. Time will pass, but it doesn't pass in vain. Every second, minute, and hour you spend working toward your goal shapes you into the person you need to be. It's not just about the destination, it's about the journey and the person you become along the way. The resilience, wisdom, and character you build will be more valuable than anything you could gain in an instant. You are building something that lasts. This isn't about quick fame or instant wealth. You're creating a life, a business, a legacy that will stand the test of time. The work you're putting in now will pay off in ways you can't even see yet. You'll look back and realize that every hard day, every moment of struggle was worth it. Stop wishing for things to happen faster. Stop looking for shortcuts. Embrace the process. Trust that everything is unfolding as it should. Your time, efforts, and sacrifices are all stacking up, even if you can't see the full picture right now. It's like planting seeds. You won't see the fruit right away, but with each passing day, the seed is growing, and eventually, it will bear fruit. It's natural to want success. There's nothing wrong with dreaming big and striving for more. But understand that true success isn't instant. It takes time to build something that lasts. It takes time to grow into the person capable of handling success. And it takes time to learn the lessons that make success meaningful. This is your life, your journey. Embrace the fact that it's going to take time. Don't rush the growth, the lessons, or the process. Each day you show up, you're getting better. As long as you remain committed to the work and patient with the journey, you will get there. When doubt creeps in, when frustration takes over, and when you feel like giving up, remember, it's going to take time. That's okay. The journey you're on is worth every second. The world moves fast, but your journey doesn't have to. In fact, it shouldn't. Slow down. Focus on what's in front of you, and embrace the process. Time will pass, whether you move forward or not. So, why not make every second count? Put in the work, show up every day, and build something that lasts. Because when you do, the success you'll achieve won't just be rewarding, it will be real. And real success, the kind that comes from persistence and hard work, is the most powerful kind. So take your time, trust the process, keep going. You're not behind, you're right where you need to be. If you stay patient, put in the work, and trust the journey, you'll look back one day and realize every second was worth it. And when you get there, when you've created something real, you'll know this is only the beginning. Once you've mastered time, once you've trusted the process, there's no limit to what you can achieve. Time might take a while, but in the end, it will give you everything you worked for. And that's worth every second. Keep going. Your future is waiting. Time doesn't wait for anyone. It keeps moving forward, no matter what you do. So why not make the most of it? Don't waste energy on things that won't matter a year from now. Regrets, worries about things out of your control, or the opinions of others. The clock is ticking, but instead of rushing through life, make each moment count. This journey, this fight, is going to take time. There's no shortcut, but it's time that will shape you into someone capable of achieving your dreams. You might feel like progress is slow, like you're putting in effort, but seeing little return. But every small step forward is still progress. Every ounce of hard work, no matter how small, is building something greater. You can't rush it. You can't cheat it. The key is to show up every day, consistently, and keep going. We live in a world that craves instant results. From fast food to one-click shopping, everything is designed for immediate gratification. But real growth doesn't happen in an instant. It takes effort, it takes time, it takes sacrifice. The things that are truly worth having, true success, fulfillment, happiness, don't come easily. They come when you've paid the price. They come when you stop worrying about how long it takes and start focusing on what you're learning, how far you've come, and how much stronger you're getting. Time doesn't just pass, it builds, it molds, it tests. But time is also the greatest teacher. Through it, you gain wisdom. You'll experience failure, yes, but that's not a setback. It's growth. It's an opportunity to learn. Failure isn't the end of the road. It's just a pit stop on the way to success. Time gives you space to evolve. It allows you to adjust and return even stronger. And here's something else. Your time won't be wasted. Every day you stay in the fight. Every moment you push through doubt and fatigue. Every time you rise after being knocked down, they count. These moments don't just build your future, they build your character. They shape who you are, inside and out. And when you reach your destination, when you finally see the fruits of your labor, it will feel sweeter because you'll know you earned it, every single ounce. The road ahead won't always be clear. There will be days when the fog rolls in and you can't see where you're headed. But you must keep moving. Put one foot in front of the other, even when the path isn't clear. Trust the process. Trust that you're becoming the person capable of handling what's ahead. This isn't just about reaching a destination. It's about becoming the person who can get there. Some days will be harder than others. You'll feel exhausted, like you're not making any progress. You'll wonder if it's worth it. But those are the days that matter the most. When you keep going on the hard days, when you show up, even when it feels like everything is against you, that's when you build resilience. That's when you develop the grit to face any challenge that comes your way. And that's when time begins to work for you, not against you. We all have doubts. We all face fear. We all wonder, what if I'm not good enough? What if I fail? But those doubts aren't your enemy. They're just part of the process. The key isn't to avoid them. It's to acknowledge them and keep moving forward anyway. Every successful person has faced those doubts. The difference is, they didn't let them stop them. They acted even with the doubts, and that's why they succeeded. When you feel like you're falling behind, when time seems to be slipping away, remind yourself, it's going to take time. And that's okay. That's part of the journey. The real question is, what are you doing with the time you have? Are you using it to move forward, to learn, to grow, and to build the life you want? Time isn't the enemy, it's your partner. The more you show up, the more you put in, the more time will work in your favor. It's gonna take time, but that's where the magic happens. That's where you become someone who can handle success. That's where you discover just how strong, resilient, and capable you really are. Time will reveal that to you, and it will be worth every second. So, keep moving. Keep putting in the work. Don't rush it. Don't get frustrated. Just keep going, because it's going to take time, and that's exactly how it's meant to be. When you reach the top, when you see how far you've come, you'll realize it was time that made it all possible. Time will be your greatest ally. And when you get there, when you've built something real, you'll know this: the wait was worth it. Every second was worth it. So embrace the time, embrace the struggle, embrace the journey, because in the end, it's not about how fast you get there. It's about who you become along the way. And that, my friend, is the real victory. Every day, you wake up with the opportunity to move closer to your dreams. Each moment is a chance to make progress, to build your future, no matter how small the steps may seem. But here's the truth. You can't do it all at once. You can't rush the process. The journey takes time, and if you're truly committed to the life you want to create, you'll be willing to give it the time it deserves. Don't expect overnight success. Anything worth having takes time to grow, to cultivate, and to build. Chasing something real, something meaningful, is never easy. It will test you. It will challenge you. It will require everything you have. But that's where the beauty lies. Every challenge, every obstacle, Every failure is preparing you for the life you're meant to live. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is simple. It's the ability to stay in the game, to keep going, to keep pushing when everything feels like it's falling apart. It's about using the time you've been given wisely, showing up day after day, even when the end result isn't clear. The key isn't forcing the future. The key is showing up consistently, giving your best each day, and trusting that over time, the results will follow. And yes, there will be days when you want to quit, when you question whether it's worth it. But let me tell you something. Those are the days where real growth happens, when it feels hardest, when you're exhausted and ready to give up. That's when you're getting closer to your breakthrough. Those moments of struggle are preparing you for the next level. Time demands patience, but it rewards persistence. Nothing good comes from shortcuts. Anything worth building takes time and effort. Think about the things that matter most in your life. Relationships, skills, businesses. None of them happened overnight. They took time, focus, and consistency. The hard truth is that successful people didn't get there by chance. They didn't get everything handed to them. They succeeded because they didn't quit. They didn't stop when things got tough. They didn't throw in the towel when instant results didn't appear. They trusted the process and kept moving forward one day at a time. And guess what? You can do the same. You are fully capable of achieving everything you set out to accomplish. But you must understand this. It won't be easy, and it won't happen quickly. That's okay. It's going to take time, but that time is the foundation for everything you'll build. That time will make you stronger, wiser, and ultimately, the person you need to be to succeed. The best part? No one can take that away from you. The time you invest, the lessons, the character, the experience you gain, that's yours to keep. When you look back, when you reach your goals and see how far you've come, you'll realize it wasn't just the success that mattered. It was everything you became along the way. So when frustration creeps in, when you wonder why things aren't moving faster, remember, it's going to take time, and that's okay. This process is your foundation. You're building something real, something worth having. Every second you spend working toward your dreams is a second shaping your future. Trust the time. Trust the process. Every effort, no matter how small, is leading you somewhere. And when you look back, you'll see that time wasn't just passing. It was working for you. Keep pushing. Keep showing up. Keep moving forward. Your future is being built right now, in every moment, with every choice you make. And when it's all said and done, you'll know it was worth every second. Time is your ally. With each passing day, you're getting closer to where you want to be. So stay the course. Trust the process. No matter how long it takes, you're worth the wait. If you want to make a change in your life, you must stop following the crowd. Success doesn't come from doing what everyone else is doing. It comes from doing what feels right to you, what you believe in, what aligns with your heart. The crowd may offer safety, but it's not the place for winners. Winners are not afraid to stand alone, to be different, to rise above mediocrity. The crowd follows predictable patterns, clinging to fear and doubt. They seek approval, comfort in conformity, and safety in sameness. But real success isn't about staying safe. It's about taking risks, stepping into the unknown, and trusting your own strength. It's about having the courage to go after your dreams, even when the world says you can't. The moment you stop seeking approval from others is when you begin to create your own path. Following the crowd is easy. Anyone can do it. But carving your own success requires boldness. You have to be willing to take that first step when no one else will. Look at the path that's already been walked and decide, this is not for me. I'm going to create something better. Remember, every great achievement was once thought impossible. It was the ones who dared to believe in themselves, who dared to be different, who changed the world. Every entrepreneur, artist, athlete, or leader you admire made their mark not by following the crowd, but by going their own way. You've been given the greatest tool you'll ever need to succeed, your mind. When you use it to align with your vision, the world opens up. You don't need to mimic others. You need to tap into your own unique power, desires, and potential. You need to believe in yourself, even when no one else does. Don't let the crowd dictate your choices. They'll tell you your dreams are too big, too risky. But the truth is, those who dream big, who refuse to settle, are the ones who change the world. If you follow the crowd, you'll remain stuck with their limitations. But when you break free and take control of your destiny, you'll unlock limitless possibilities. When you stop following the crowd, you start trusting your intuition. You make decisions based on your values, vision, and purpose, not on what others think you should do. The crowd will try to pull you back, but you must stay focused on your goals and keep moving forward, even when it feels like you're alone on your path. Success is not about blending in. It's about standing out, having the courage to do what others won't, to think what others don't, and to believe what others can't. You have the power to create a life that is uniquely yours, but that power is only unlocked when you decide to stop following the crowd and start following your dreams. Ask yourself right now, what do I truly want? What is the life I am meant to live? The answers lie within you, not in the opinions of others. They come from your heart. They come from your vision. The first step to success is realizing you don't need the crowd's approval. You don't need to fit their expectations. You need to be you. There is no one else like you in the world. You are unique. Your dreams are unique. Your potential is unique. The world needs your voice, your vision, and your perspective. But you can only share it when you step out of the crowd and stand on your own. It's time to stop following the crowd and start leading your own life. Create a life that reflects who you truly are, not who the crowd wants you to be. You have everything you need inside you to succeed. The only thing holding you back is the fear of stepping outside your comfort zone. But on the other side of that fear is the life you've always dreamed of. You don't have to follow the crowd. You don't have to live by other people's expectations. You don't have to play by society's rules. The only rule you need to follow is, I can do anything I set my mind to. When you live by that rule, everything will change. The crowd may never understand your journey, but you don't need them to. You only need to believe in yourself. Make the decision today to step away from the crowd. Trust your own path, believe in your potential, and take action toward your dreams. The world is waiting for you to show up. When you stop following the crowd and start following your heart, you'll discover a life beyond your imagination. You are destined for greatness. You are meant to live a life that is uniquely yours. But that greatness will only come when you stop following the crowd and start following your own heart. The journey may not be easy, but it will be worth it. So take that first step. Step away from the crowd. Step into your future. Every time you choose to walk away from the crowd, you're telling the universe that you believe in your own path. You're refusing to settle for mediocrity, even if it feels familiar or comfortable. This decision is powerful. While the world moves in one direction, your dreams urge you to go another. The crowd may call you crazy, warn you of risks, or say your vision is too big. But here's the truth. You weren't born to be ordinary. You were born to stand out. Understand, this journey won't always be easy. There will be moments of doubt when the crowd's voices grow louder. During these times, remind yourself of your worth and the fire that burns within you. You are not like everyone else. Your potential is boundless, your vision is vast, and your future is limitless. Think about all the things you've been told you couldn't do. The world imposes limits and expects you to follow, but you don't have to accept that. The only limits that exist are the ones you place on yourself. You are the architect of your destiny. When you control your thoughts and actions, you break free from the chains that have held you back. The world doesn't need more followers. It needs leaders, visionaries, and trailblazers willing to blaze their own path. The path of least resistance is the one most walked. It's familiar, safe, but doesn't lead to new places. To achieve greatness, you must get comfortable with discomfort. You need to take risks, step into the unknown, and trust that the universe will support you. When you follow your heart and dreams, the universe conspires to help you succeed. It always does for those who dare to believe. Think about the moments when you were most alive, most energized, most aligned with your purpose. Was it when you followed the crowd, or when you broke free, trusted your instincts, and stepped into something greater than yourself? It's always the latter, when you stop fitting into someone else's mold and start creating your own. You truly come alive. You are a unique individual with infinite potential. The crowd doesn't know your story, but you do, and that's all that matters. The people who have created legacies, those who have changed the world, are the ones who refuse to follow the crowd. They saw something different, something bigger, and chose to act on it. They didn't wait for permission. They didn't wait for the perfect time. They acted, trusting their vision. Every great achievement begins with one decision: to stop following the crowd, to trust yourself, to believe that you are worthy of what you desire. When you follow the crowd, you live by their doubts, their fears, and their limitations. You let their definition of what's possible shape your life. But when you stop following the crowd, you open yourself to endless possibilities. You step into your true power, into the life you were always meant to lead. You begin to make decisions based on your desires, not the opinions of others. You act with intention, purpose, and unwavering belief in your inevitable success. The beauty of breaking away from the crowd is that you create your own rules. You choose your own path. You no longer need to live according to someone else's standards. You write your own story, and your story is worth telling. Your dreams are worth pursuing. Your success is worth fighting for. So what are you waiting for? The crowd won't wait for you. The world doesn't need another follower. It needs another leader, and you are that leader. Don't let fear hold you back. Don't let others' opinions stop you from stepping into your greatness. Your vision is bigger than anything the crowd can see, and now it's time to make it a reality. Right now, close your eyes. Picture the life you want. Feel the joy, success, and fulfillment of living life on your terms. Know that it's already within your reach. You have everything you need to make it happen. The only thing standing between you and that life is your decision to stop following the crowd and start believing in your own power. When you make that decision, you open the door to the life you've always wanted. Step through that door, and the world will open up to you in ways you can't even imagine. Your potential is limitless. The crowd doesn't know that, but you do. When you decide to stop following the crowd, you're choosing a path of confidence and resilience. I know it's tempting to blend in, to stay comfortable and follow the familiar. But comfort is the enemy of growth. The moment you step outside your comfort zone, everything begins to change. When you stop following the crowd, you stop adhering to the rules that have held you back. You become the rule maker. You take control of your future. Let's be clear. This path isn't easy. If it were, everyone would be living their dream lives. But greatness doesn't come from taking the easy road. It comes from challenge. It comes from hard work. It comes from persistence. And above all, it comes from believing in yourself. Every time you take action on your dreams, you push the boundaries of what you once thought possible. Even when the world tries to hold you back, you're saying, I refuse to let the crowd define me. That's when you start to see results. When you align with your true purpose and stop hiding behind the crowd's expectations, your reality begins to match your mindset. If you've ever felt like something was missing or that there's more for you out there, let me tell you, there is. There's so much more, and it's within your reach. But it will require breaking free from norms, limitations, and the negativity of the crowd. It's going to take becoming the person you are meant to be, and trust me, that person doesn't follow. That person leads. The world doesn't need another yes man. The world needs you. The world needs your perspective, your creativity, and your fire. But to offer that, you must be willing to step outside the lines and carve your own path. Yes, it's scary and uncertain, but the rewards are worth it. The real rewards come from knowing you achieved success on your own terms, from believing in yourself, from resilience, and from unshakable confidence. Here's a secret. The crowd is not successful. They may seem comfortable, even like they have it all together, but deep down, they're simply reacting to life instead of creating it. The true leaders, the ones who succeed, aren't defined by what they have. They are defined by who they've become. They are defined by their mindset, discipline, courage to be different, and their willingness to fight for what they believe in. So, when the world tells you to fit in, to follow, to conform, remember this: you don't have to. Every breakthrough, every great idea, and every successful life started with someone who said, I'm not going to follow the crowd. It started with someone who believed that their way was the right way, even when the world said otherwise. Look at the people you admire, the successful ones, the ones living lives full of purpose and passion. They all had doubts, fears, and uncertainties, but they didn't let those stop them. They took action anyway. They trusted their vision, even when no one else could see it. And that's the choice you need to make too. Every day you get to decide who you want to be. You get to choose whether you will follow the crowd or break free. Following may feel safer, but safety won't lead you to the life you want. The life you're meant to live is out there, waiting for you to claim it. But only if you're willing to be different. If you want success, make the decision now. Stop following the crowd. Take your life into your hands. Trust yourself. Trust your vision. Trust that you have everything you need to create the future you desire. The crowd might not understand your journey, but that's okay. This journey is yours. This is your life. You choose what it looks like. You choose how it feels. You choose who you become. So, choose wisely. Be the leader of your life. Stop following and start creating. The crowd can't create the life you want. Only you can. When you start living by your own rules, when you stop following the crowd and start leading with purpose, you'll see the difference it makes. Your life will transform. Opportunities will start to appear. The people who truly resonate with your energy will come into your life. When you stop following the crowd, you open the door to endless possibilities. As you walk this path, something incredible will begin to unfold. The more you focus on your vision and invest in yourself, the more your surroundings will change. The people you meet, the opportunities that arise, and even the challenges you face will begin to reflect the new person you're becoming. When you stop following the crowd and trust your own direction, the universe aligns with your purpose. The journey won't always be smooth. There will be obstacles and moments when doubt creeps in, making you question if you're on the right path. But here's what you need to understand. Doubt is part of growth. It's a natural part of the process. Every successful person has faced doubt. It's not about eliminating doubt, but about moving forward despite it. Doubt only holds you back if you let it, and the moment you choose to believe in yourself, it loses its power. Failure will be part of the journey too, but let me say this. Failure is not something to fear. It's feedback, a lesson, an opportunity for growth. Every time you fall, you get closer to your goal. Each failure brings wisdom, and wisdom is power. The world loves to celebrate success stories, those who seem to have it all figured out. But they don't tell you about the struggles, the failures, and the countless nights spent wondering if they were crazy. Every successful person has faced tough times, times when they felt alone, without the support of the crowd. But they kept going. They kept trusting their vision and taking action, no matter how hard it got. That's your challenge now. Keep going. Even when you can't see the end. Even when it feels like the road is never ending. Because the moment you stop, the moment you give in to the crowd's way of thinking, is the moment you lose. But when you stay the course, when you keep believing in your path, you will start to see results, often faster than you imagined. It's not about waiting for the perfect moment. Perfection doesn't exist. Life won't ever be exactly what you want it to be, but that's not the point. What matters is what you're willing to create. What matters is how much you believe in yourself. The right time is now. Every moment spent hesitating, every moment wasted by fear, is a moment lost. Do you want to live with regret? Do you want to look back years from now and ask, what if I had taken that chance? Or do you want to say, I did it. I broke free from the crowd. I followed my dreams and I lived life on my terms. The choice is yours. The time to make that choice is now. Imagine living the life you've always dreamed of. Picture yourself waking up each day, knowing you're in control of your future. Feel the pride of realizing that you created this life, not from following the crowd, but from believing in yourself. It's about being bold enough to step out of the norm and take action. That's the life that's waiting for you. You don't need permission from anyone to live your dream. You don't need anyone's approval. The only approval you need is your own. You are enough. You have everything you need within you to create the life you desire. The power is in your hands right now. So, make a promise to yourself. Promise that you will no longer let the crowd dictate your life. Promise that you will trust your own vision, no matter how big or impossible it seems. Promise to take the first step, and then the next, and the next. Keep moving forward, and never look back. This is your life. You create it however you choose. The crowd doesn't control your future. You do. As you move forward, don't be afraid to stand out. Don't be afraid to take risks. Don't be afraid to be different. The world needs what only you can offer. Your unique perspective, your talents, your vision, and your heart. All of that is what the world is waiting for. When you stop following the crowd, you begin to live fully, authentically, and with purpose. You become the person you were always meant to be. So stand tall. Walk your own path. As you do, you're not just creating a future for yourself, you're inspiring others to do the same. In doing so, you become the change you wish to see in the world. You don't have to follow the crowd. You were never meant to. Now go out there and make it happen. You are unstoppable. Success is not about luck, timing, or opportunity. It's about your approach to life, your mindset, and how you choose to think every single day. Success is a decision, a belief that no matter the obstacles, you will find a way to move forward. It's not about waiting for the perfect time or ideal circumstances. It's about acting now with the confidence that you can make things happen. Success is a journey, built step by step, choice by choice. Every day you push through adversity. Even when it feels like progress is slow, you are moving closer to your goal. Doubts, fatigue, and setbacks are part of the process, but they are not what define you. What separates those who succeed from those who don't is their mindset. The grit to keep going, the belief in improvement, and the refusal to give up when things get tough. The first step to success is realizing that your mindset shapes your reality. Your thoughts, beliefs, and actions stem from how you see yourself and the world around you. If you wake up thinking you can't do it, that you're not good enough, or that success is for someone else, you're already setting yourself up for failure. But if you wake up believing that you can achieve greatness, you will begin to see the world differently. Success starts in your mind. It's about shifting from a scarcity mindset to one of abundance, believing there is more than enough for you and that you have the power to create the life you desire. Reject negative beliefs and replace them with empowering ones that propel you forward. This is the foundation of success, not wishful thinking, but a mindset built on action and belief. Next, take responsibility for your success. Too many people blame their circumstances, upbringing, or lack of resources for their failures. But the truth is, the only thing standing between you and success is you. Change starts with taking ownership. No more excuses or waiting for others to act. You have the power to transform your life, and it begins with you. Taking responsibility means you stop being a victim of your circumstances. Instead, you create the life you want. Every setback becomes a lesson, every challenge an opportunity to grow. You stop dwelling on problems and start looking for solutions. You take control because you know that you alone determine your path. But here's the reality. Taking responsibility doesn't make success easy. It requires hard work, discipline, and the willingness to persist even when the road gets tough. There will be failures, criticisms, and fears, but those who succeed are the ones who keep going anyway. They understand that failure isn't the end. It's part of the journey. The key is to fail forward. When you fail, don't let it stop you. Use it as fuel. Learn from it, adjust your approach, and keep moving forward. The person who fails the most, learns the most, and grows the most is the one who will ultimately succeed. Success isn't just about what you achieve. It's about who you become in the process. The real reward of success is the person you must become to achieve it. Success demands that you grow, evolve, and challenge yourself daily. If you want success, you must be willing to face your fears, overcome your doubts, and push yourself beyond what you thought was possible. Visualization is a powerful tool in building a success-driven mindset. Every day, visualize your success. See yourself achieving your goals, living the life you want, and feeling that sense of accomplishment and pride. This mental image becomes the fuel that drives your actions. With a clear vision, staying focused and motivated, even during tough times, becomes easier. But remember, visualization alone won't get you there. You can't just think your way to success. You must take action. Show up every day, even when you don't feel like it. Success is built on consistent, small actions over time. Each day is an opportunity to move closer to your goals. Even the smallest step matters. Waiting for the perfect moment, you'll be waiting forever. The time to act is now. You don't have to have it all figured out. No one does. But you do have to take that first step, and then the next. Success doesn't come from having everything planned out. It comes from the courage to take that first step, to keep moving forward, and to trust that you'll figure it out as you go. At the end of the day, the only thing standing between you and success is your mindset. Your thoughts, beliefs, and actions hold the key to unlocking your potential. If you believe you can, you will. If you believe you can't, you won't. The choice is yours. Success is a mindset, and it's time for you to adopt it. Ask yourself, what kind of life do you want to live? What kind of person do you want to become? The power to achieve anything you desire is already within you. Tap into it, believe in it, and take action. Stop waiting for the right moment. Today is the day to start. Your success is waiting for you. Go after it, and don't look back. Success isn't a destination, it's a journey. And it all begins with the mindset you choose today. Success isn't about waiting for the world to hand you an opportunity. It's about creating those opportunities yourself. The world won't change for you, but you have the power to change how you react to it. You can shape your destiny. Every obstacle, setback, and challenge is an opportunity to prove that you are capable of more. You are not defined by the struggles you face, but by how you rise from them. Everyone has dreams, but what sets successful people apart is their ability to take action, despite the fear, uncertainty, and obstacles. It's easy to dream, but it's hard to act. It's easy to talk about your goals, but it's hard to do the work. The reason so many people fail is that they don't follow through. They wait for the right time, or for everything to align perfectly. But here's the truth: the perfect time never comes. You create your perfect time by deciding to act now. Success requires getting comfortable with discomfort. The most successful people didn't reach their goals by staying in their comfort zones. They pushed through fear, doubt, and failure, embracing discomfort because they understood that growth happens when you step outside the familiar. They didn't settle for average. They took control of their own path and made success happen for themselves. Here's the most important truth about success. It's not just about what you achieve, but who you become in the process. The journey shapes you. The late nights, hard work, and sacrifices. These are the things that build character, resilience, and strength. The person you are today is not the same person you will be a year from now or 5 years from now. Success doesn't just change your circumstances, it transforms you into someone capable of achieving even more. Don't let the fear of failure hold you back. Failure isn't something to fear, it's something to embrace. It's not the opposite of success, it's a part of the journey. Every successful person has failed multiple times. It's the willingness to fail and get back up that separates winners from the rest. When you fail, you learn, you adjust, you grow, and you keep going. That's what success is. A series of failures, each one bringing you closer to where you want to be. If you want to achieve your dreams, know this: it will require everything you've got. You can't give part of yourself and expect greatness. You have to be all in. You must put in the time, effort, energy, and focus. There will be days when you feel like quitting, but it's on those days that you must dig deep and push harder. It's easy to give up, but it's the ones who keep going when things get tough, who see their dreams come to life. There is no magic formula for success. There's no secret ingredient. It's all about mindset and action. It's about believing you can achieve what you set out to do, then doing the work to make it happen. It's about consistency, discipline, and staying committed to the process, no matter how long it takes. And when you finally reach your goal, you'll realize that the real reward wasn't just the success, it was the person you became while pursuing it. The road to success isn't a straight line. It's full of twists, turns, and obstacles. But every step you take, every challenge you face, builds the foundation for your success. You may not see results immediately, but trust that every effort compounds into something much bigger. Just like a spark can ignite a massive fire, your consistent efforts will lead to big results over time. Ask yourself, are you willing to put in the work? Are you ready to face the challenges head on and keep going when things get tough? Are you willing to adopt the mindset that success isn't about luck, but about choice? Because that's what it comes down to. Success is a mindset. It's the belief that you can, the courage to try, and the persistence to keep going no matter what. It's about getting back up after every fall, pushing through every obstacle, and never giving up on yourself or your dreams. Now is the time to make that decision. Now is the time to take control of your life and make the changes you need to achieve the success you desire. Don't wait for someone else to make it happen for you. Don't wait for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is now. It's time to choose success. It's time to believe in yourself, take action, and do whatever it takes to turn your dreams into reality. The only question left is this: what will you do with the mindset you choose today? Today is the day that everything changes. Today is the day you take the first step toward the life you've always dreamed of. Today is the day you decide to make success your reality. Don't wait any longer. Go after it. Take the leap. You have everything inside of you to succeed, and it all starts with the mindset you choose. Success is not something that happens once and then stops. It's a journey, a continuous process of growth, learning, and becoming more than you were yesterday. If you treat success like a destination, you're missing the point. Success is a way of life, how you approach your work, how you face challenges, and how you react when things don't go as planned. It's not about one big breakthrough, but about consistent progress, achieved through small victories, one step at a time. This mindset shift is critical. Instead of seeing obstacles as roadblocks, view them as opportunities for growth. Every challenge is a chance to become better, to test your limits, and to prove to yourself that you're capable of more. When you look at life this way, every setback becomes a setup for a comeback, and there's no greater feeling than rising stronger after every fall. The truth is, the road to success isn't easy, and it's not meant to be. If it were, everyone would reach it. But you're not everyone. You're someone willing to put in the work, face the struggles, and keep pushing forward. Why? Because you understand that success isn't just about the destination. It's about who you become in the process. Every struggle builds strength. Every moment of doubt teaches resilience. Every failure moves you closer to the person you need to be to succeed. Here's the truth. You won't get anywhere by waiting for life to hand you opportunities. You have to create them. You must take action and make things happen for yourself. The world won't bend to your will unless you make it. That's the power of success. It's not given, it's earned. And you earn it every day by adopting a mindset that you can achieve anything, regardless of the obstacles. Success also requires taking risks. Yes, it's scary. The fear of failure is real, and it often holds people back. But fear is not a barrier. It's a sign you're on the right path. The things you fear are often the very things that help you grow. The more you face fear, the more you expand your comfort zone. And eventually, you'll realize that fear isn't something to avoid. It's a signal to push forward. To accomplish something great, you must take risks and go all in. But taking risks doesn't mean being reckless. It means being strategic. Understanding that even if you fail, the lessons you learn will bring you closer to success. Many people don't try because they fear failure. But let me tell you something. You'll regret the things you didn't try far more than the things you tried and failed at. So take that chance. Invest in yourself. Get comfortable with discomfort, because true growth happens when you step outside your comfort zone. It's also important to remember that success doesn't happen in isolation. Surround yourself with people who support your journey, who believe in your vision, and who inspire you to keep moving forward, even when you feel like giving up. The people around you impact your mindset. You can't reach great heights if you're constantly weighed down by negativity. Choose your circle wisely. Surround yourself with those who elevate and challenge you. Your mind is a powerful tool. What you believe, you become. If you believe success is possible, and if you believe you're capable, you will find a way to make it happen. If you believe success is out of reach and only for the lucky few, then you're right. You won't get there. Success starts in your mind. It begins with the belief that you are worthy of it and that you have the power to create it. You must quiet the voices of doubt and fill your mind with thoughts that empower you, pushing you toward your goal. Every day is a new opportunity, another chance to take action and move closer to your goals. But here's the thing, you can't keep procrastinating. Tomorrow is never promised. The time to act is right now. Don't wait for the perfect moment, because it may never come. You might be tired, you might be frustrated, you might even want to give up. But in those moments, dig deeper. Remember why you started. You started because you have a dream, because there's something inside of you that wants to be unleashed. Keep pushing, keep fighting, keep believing. Your future self will thank you. Success isn't for the faint of heart. It's for those willing to go the extra mile, to keep showing up even when it's hard, and to give everything they've got. It's for those who have the strength to believe in themselves when no one else does. The courage to take the first step, even when the path ahead is unclear. You are capable of more than you know. Don't let anyone, including yourself, tell you otherwise. In the end, the greatest regret won't be the mistakes you made, but the chances you didn't take. It won't be the failures, but the things you didn't try because you were too afraid. So, make the decision today to take action. Adopt the mindset of success. Believe that you can achieve greatness no matter where you start. Success isn't about having all the answers. It's about having the courage to start, the persistence to keep going, and the mindset to do whatever it takes. It's about pushing forward when the world says no, when your mind says no, and when everything around you tries to hold you back. It's about rising above it all and proving to yourself that you are worthy of success. So go out there and claim your future. Success is waiting for you. You have what it takes to make it happen. Stop dreaming and start doing. It all begins with your mindset. You've got this. Listen closely. Right now, you're standing at a crossroads. You have dreams, goals, and desires, but the only thing in your way is you. It's not the economy, the system, or anyone around you. It's you. If you don't take a hard look at yourself and make the necessary changes, you'll stay stuck, wasting your time, energy, and potential. You are the one who decides your future, so stop blaming external factors and take responsibility for your life. I know how tough it can be. I've been there. You're trying to push forward, but something always seems to stand in your way. Your mind tells you, you can't. You're not good enough. You don't have what it takes. That's your mind holding you back. It's time to stop letting it control you. You've got to show up for yourself. Life is full of battles, inside and out, and you can't win them until you stop letting self-doubt control your destiny. You are enough. You are more than enough. Now tap into that potential and get to work. Every time you avoid action, you're letting fear win. Each delay is a small sacrifice of your future. Life isn't about waiting for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is now. You already have everything you need. All you need to do is act. The weight of the world can feel overwhelming, like the pressure is too much, and there's no way out. But here's the truth. That's where the power lies. That pressure, that struggle, is how you grow. Just like lifting weights strengthens your muscles, facing challenges strengthens your mind and character. If you never push past discomfort, you'll never grow. And if you're not growing, you're stagnating. We've all faced those moments of doubt when the road ahead seems impossible. It's tempting to give up, to settle for mediocrity. But here's the truth. Mediocrity will never get you where you want to go. Comfort doesn't make winners. Success, greatness, it requires sacrifice, discipline, and the willingness to push through even when you feel like quitting. When you feel like throwing in the towel, that's when you need to push harder. Stop waiting for someone to save you. No one is coming. The world doesn't owe you anything. You are responsible for your success. Stop blaming others. Stop making excuses. Life is tough, but so what? You've got to be tougher. If you don't understand that life won't give you a break, then you'll spend your life complaining instead of acting. True strength and power come from taking responsibility for your actions. It's about refusing to blame your circumstances. It's about looking at your life and saying, I'm not where I want to be, but I will change it. Complaining won't get you anywhere. It only keeps you stuck. You can't let fear rule your life. Fear of failure, rejection, or the unknown. It's all in your head, and it's time to let it go. Face that fear head on. When you do, you'll realize that the only thing standing between you and success is the stories you've been telling yourself. You are capable of so much more than you think. Stop holding yourself back. You are stronger than you realize. The trials and pain you've endured weren't meant to break you. They were meant to make you stronger. The fire you're going through right now is shaping you into someone who can handle anything. Don't back down. Don't quit. Face the storm and keep moving forward. Stop waiting for a handout. No one is going to give you the life you want. You need to take action, step up, and make it happen. Success isn't easy, but nothing worth having ever is. It takes work, determination, and the willingness to keep going when everyone else gives up. You must take control of your future. Here's the truth. You will fall. You will fail. You will make mistakes. But that's part of the process. Failure isn't the end. It's a step towards success. Every time you fall, you get up stronger. Every mistake is a lesson learned. If you keep going, keep learning, keep growing, you'll get to where you want to be. Next time you hold back, remember this. You are the only one standing in your way. It's not the people around you, not your circumstances, not your past. It's you. Once you realize that, everything changes. Take responsibility. Stop making excuses. Stop waiting for things to fall into place. Start doing the work. Start taking action. You want success? Stop waiting for someone else to give it to you. You are the one who has to show up, put in the work, and push through the discomfort. It's not easy, but that's where the power is. That's where greatness is born. You want to live your dreams? Then stop making excuses. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Take control and go after what you want. You have everything you need inside you. You just have to believe in yourself, take action, and never stop pushing forward. Now go. Make it happen. The world is waiting. The moment you realize that you are the only obstacle in your way, the game changes. You're no longer dependent on others for approval or validation. You stop waiting for permission to succeed. Instead of living in what ifs, you start living in I will. The power is in your hands. Every decision you make, every step you take, rests on your shoulders. Yes, that's a heavy load, but it's also a powerful one. It's the weight of your future. If you want to be someone who stands tall, who's respected, and who makes things happen, you have to take that responsibility. No one else can do it for you. You'll face distractions, excuses, and people telling you to slow down, to relax. But what they're really doing is encouraging you to stay small, to settle. Comfort is a trap. It feels good in the moment, but it won't get you where you want to be. To achieve greatness, you have to throw comfort out the window. You can't stay in your comfort zone and expect extraordinary results. Don't follow the crowd. The masses settle for mediocrity. They're fine with almost good enough, almost successful, almost happy. But you are better than that. Just by reading this, you've shown you're meant for more. Your future, your dreams, your goals, they're yours to shape. No one else can do it for you. It doesn't matter if the odds are against you, if life seems unfair, or if the road ahead looks impossible. Those are just challenges to overcome. Just like a blacksmith shapes a blade by putting it through fire, the challenges you face are refining your character, your resolve, and your success. The world won't make it easy for you. It never does. It doesn't care if you're struggling or feeling weak. You either step up or you get left behind. But here's the secret. The people who keep fighting, who refuse to quit, they always rise. They find a way to make things work, no matter how hard it seems. So ask yourself, do you want to be the person who looks back with regret, wondering, what if I'd tried harder? Or do you want to look back and say, I gave it everything I had, and I'm better for it? The choice is yours. You are more capable than you realize. The moment you stop doubting yourself and start believing you can, that's when you'll move mountains. You've already overcome obstacles, so why stop now? Fear is the enemy of progress. It keeps you small. It keeps you stuck. But courage pushes you forward, even when the path isn't clear, even when you're afraid of failing. Courage is what fuels success, and you are a courageous person. When self-doubt creeps in, when your mind tells you to quit, when the pressure feels too much, that's when you have to dig deeper. Remind yourself, greatness isn't built in comfort. It's built through struggle, through perseverance, through moments like this, when everything feels heavy, and you choose to move forward anyway. Remember, the only thing holding you back is you. It's not your past, your circumstances, or anyone else's opinion. It's you. Once you realize that, you take back control. You decide how your story unfolds. You decide how your future looks. Stop waiting for change. Be the change. Don't wait for someone else to show you the way. Be the one who leads. Don't wait for motivation to strike like a lightning bolt. Create your own. Take that first step, even when it's hard, even when you don't feel like it. Success isn't about feeling good. It's about showing up when it's uncomfortable. It's about being consistent, even when no one else is watching. You are capable of more than you know. Don't waste another day. Take control now. Step into the person you're meant to be. Own your life, and the world will respond to your power. It's all on you. The success, the happiness, the life you've dreamed of, it's yours for the taking. What are you going to do about it? The only thing holding you back is you. Now get after it. It's easy to sit on the sidelines and watch others live the life you want, isn't it? It's tempting to think, I'll be happy once I have this, or when things are just right. But let me tell you, there is no right time. There is only now. There is only today, and the decision you make today shapes your tomorrow. Excuses, delays, waiting for things to fall into place. They're just ways to avoid the hard work. The world is full of people who wish they could do more, be more, but never take action. They get stuck in the loop of, I'll start tomorrow, I'll do it when I feel better, I'll make a change next week. Guess what? That next week never comes. Tomorrow never arrives. And by the time you realize it, years will have passed, and you'll still be stuck, surrounded by the same excuses. But that's not you. Not anymore. Right now, you have the power to change everything. The question is, will you? Will you rise, take control of your life, and do what it takes to become the person you're meant to be? Or will you sit back, make excuses, and let life pass you by? No more waiting. Every moment you hesitate is a moment you'll never get back. This is your life. This is your chance. It doesn't matter what you've been through or what obstacles you've faced. Your past doesn't define you unless you let it. What defines you is how you handle today, the challenges you face, and the lessons you learn. Your future is still waiting to be written. You get to decide how that story unfolds. Don't wait for someone to tell you it's time to rise. Don't wait for a sign. You are the sign. The world is watching, waiting for you to show up and take charge. Your family, your friends, your community, they all need you to be the best version of yourself. Rise to the occasion. What's holding you back? Fear? Fear of failure? Fear of not being good enough? Let me tell you, fear is not real. It's just a story your mind tells to keep you safe, to keep you in your comfort zone. But that comfort zone is keeping you from greatness. Fear keeps you small. It keeps you from taking risks, from making the moves that will change your life. But when you face that fear, when you look it in the eye and say, "I'm doing this anyway," that's when real growth begins. Here's the truth. No one cares about your fears. The world doesn't care if you're scared, and neither should you. The people who succeed are the ones who get comfortable with discomfort. They're the ones who aren't afraid to fail. The ones who keep going, no matter how many times they fall. You weren't meant to live a life of fear. You're meant to live a life of action, purpose, and discipline. Success isn't about perfection. It's about progress. Progress starts with a decision. It starts when you step outside your comfort zone. Every time you make yourself uncomfortable, you grow. You don't grow by playing it safe. You grow by pushing yourself, by doing the hard things, by putting in the work when no one's watching. And listen, no one is coming to save you. No one. If you want your life to change, if you want something different, you're the one who has to make it happen. You have to wake up every day and commit to doing the hard things, to showing up, to giving your all. This is your journey, your responsibility. The world is full of people who have given up, who blame others, who make excuses when the going gets tough. Don't be one of them. Stop talking about what you're going to do. Stop telling yourself, "I'll start tomorrow." Start today. Start right now. The longer you wait, the harder it gets. The more excuses you make, the deeper you get stuck in the pattern. You've wasted enough time. It's time to take action. When it gets hard, and it will get hard, remember this. You don't stop when you're tired. You stop when you're done. You keep going. You keep pushing. You keep moving forward no matter what. Don't let obstacles stop you. Don't let failure define you. Get up. Learn. Adapt. Keep going. And over time, those small efforts will add up to something massive. You'll look back and realize it was all worth it. But here's the catch. You have to be willing to put in the work. Success doesn't come from talking about it. Success comes from doing it, from showing up day after day, even when it's hard. Success takes sacrifice. It takes discipline. It takes consistency. You don't become successful by doing a few things here and there. You become successful by committing to the process, even when it's tough. If you want to change your life, if you want to become the person you've always dreamed of being, it starts now. Stop letting excuses control your life. Stop letting fear hold you back. Stop letting others' opinions dictate your future. You hold the keys to your success, so stop waiting for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is now. The only thing holding you back is you. Let go of your fears, doubts, and excuses. Step into the life you deserve. You've got this. Now go out and prove it to yourself.